Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Lou, and this is Metal Lens Reviews. Welcome to my channel. So if this happens to be your first time here, you're checking it out, like what you see, thank you. Please do me that favor of like, comment, subscribe, because as I mentioned before, it really helps me grow the channel, spread it to the masses, and of course motivates me to provide to you guys more content to watch. Alright, so I couldn't resist. Another baby metal, you say? Sure. Japanese, amazing mesh of pop metal and just in your face. They don't need introduction. If you know baby metal, you know baby metal. And this is them with Polyphia. I think that's how you pronounce it. Polyphia. Four awesome dudes that are instrumentalists, and they really know how to craft their work. Sometimes they do collaborations, and I've done this before, where two of the members today collab with Baby Metal, and it was an awesome song. And I think this is all of them with Baby Metal. Anyway, you got two titans on stage right now. I think this is live, but I couldn't pass this up, and I had to do it. So you got, because when you get collaborations like this, you gotta just go all in and listen to it, and that's what I plan to do. So I expect nothing but greatness from this video, and I'm all about it, like I said. Alright guys, let me stop yapping, cue this video up, and we're going to check it out together. You ready? Alright, once again, this is Baby Metal with this song, Sunset Kiss, featuring Polyphia. Let's go. Ooh, this is another one that's hard to pause because I love what I'm hearing. Definitely hear Polyphia's instrumentals in there. They're like one of those bands. You know how like a acapella group. You have a very distinct voice. Or voices, I should say. With them, it's you hear these instruments played at like top tier level, and it's yeah, it's just epic. I immediately picked it up, and obviously Baby Metal adding their charm to this. So like I said, it's this one complements the other kind of deal, and I'm so glad this was a random pick. I don't think I was going to do this one. I normally don't do like two bands back to back, of the same, the same group or whatever. But this, I feel like I missed out on this one. And I'm so glad to talk to you guys about it. All right, let's keep going. Not sure what happened there. It was a little glitch. So I'm just gonna, or lag. My computer lags sometimes, so we're just gonna take it back a little bit. I gotta say, this one just fit. It gives me like different vibes too, and I think it's because um, it just these are two bands that they're I guess they're in the kind of the same ballpark. You got Baby Metal being I guess the aggressive ones in this sense, and the other guys just kind of having a more of I don't want to say uplifting because they do their music it could go all over. Polyphia is interesting though. The way they could just maneuver themselves with their instruments and make it really stand out. Like I said, it just works. It worked before when I listened to two of the members. Do a collab with them, and now this is like everyone kind of all meshed together. So I like what I hear, and like I said, Baby Metal, you really can't go wrong. They know how to pick and choose their collabs really, really tightly, and just make magic happen. So this is awesome. It's very, very artsy. Just feels full. It's different, but in a good way too. Um, it's aggressive when it needs to be. It's flowy when it needs to be. It's really just tight, packed down, and like you only get there's few bands that could make stuff like this work and happen. You know, Not saying people have trouble having collabs or whatever. Obviously, it usually turns out the best. But with Baby Metal, I don't know what it is. They know how to set up a right collaboration with another artist and make it work. So yeah, this is cool. Let's keep going. Okay, well, we gotta talk about that, right? That incredible, earth-shattering solo there. Polyphia, man. Like I said, if you guys haven't listened to them, listen to them. I mean, yeah, they might not be. Well, actually, they don't have any vocals up front. Not that I know of, anyway. Any songs I've checked out, they're always just instrumental. Just four dudes that really know how to make music work. But they are, and even them, they do some really successful collabs too, which is duly noted. But yeah, it just works. And oh my god, what phenomenal, man! It may like it's hard to pause and gather my thoughts and comment on it and do some kind of like running commentary here, guys. But it's harder than it looks, because I want to be honest as possible. This fantastic musicianship. Polyphia is I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm sorry, I mess up pronouncing words. Sue me. I don't know what to tell you, but it comes from a good heart. Um, yeah, just phenomenal craft, and like I said, musicians. Polyphia, just that's the kind of group you will if you're an aspiring guitarist and you want to see who the competition is. That's a group to look out because they really home in on their guitar work and skills, and just like everyone does a great job in that band. And like I said, it complements well with Baby Metal. They just keep adding layers to this awesome epic song, and it's cool. It's really well done. And for a live track, I love that Baby Metal always has an outstanding live performance. It just it's just whoever their theater director is, the theater director, whoever coordinates all this, they earned a raise definitely. But yeah, everyone's doing a great job, and this is an epic song. Way too long for me to. I feel like I was sitting on this one. I should have definitely reached this one and reacted to it a lot sooner, but here we are. All right, got a little bit left. We're gonna finish it out. I'll let you guys know my final thoughts. work. Bravo, man. That was a great show. Imagine being there live and witnessing that. Oh, that must have been something. Yeah, I give credit to both Baby Metal, being Baby Metal, doing what they do best. Outstanding performance, really in sync with one another. Great, great performance. Yeah, I really don't know what else to that. Polyphia, I mean, if you know, you know. Excellent musicians, the instrumentals, and all their tracks. This was a great collaboration, and yeah, this was awesome. I mean, the solo work with Polyphia, the stage presence with Baby Metal. This was awesome. And like I said, when it comes to collabs, look towards Baby Metal and Polyphia for that matter. They both kind of chime, really, really well together. Is it the Polyphia? Polyphia? I don't I don't know. I'm horrible at this, And I did a Google search too for the name, just so I could, have it ready. But it's gone like that. The music was so good, it made me forget how to pronounce, their name, whether it's be Polyphia or Polyphia. I don't know, but all I know is that they're awesome. This was a great collaboration between Baby Metal and them, and yeah, if they do another one, you best believe I'll be on that one. All right, guys, that's all I got. Anyway, that was Baby Metal with Sunset Kiss featuring the great instrumentalist Polyphia. What do you guys think? You guys like this one? I mean, this is definitely up there with the top collabs. Maybe not my favorite, but definitely makes a really grounded point and definitely worth a listen. Like I said, if you haven't heard of either, you're missing out. Definitely check out Polyphia and Baby Metal. But you guys watch, I'm sure you guys know that already. Anyway, hey, thank you for watching. If you made this far in the video, please do me that favor of like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. As always, if you want to, toss out some support my way, any support for the channel, it's always much obliged. I'll leave a link down below entitled Buy Me a Coffee. That's how you can reach out. Or if you want to just, have a quick chat or, have a suggestion, recommendation, anything of that nature. Like I said, all in the link down below under Buy Me a Coffee. That's all I got, my friends. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Peace.